And here we go with the next game here on, I already forgot the name of the map, but I only played custom games in SC2. Dude, I only play co-op and campaign and shit like that. But I do wanna, give an outlet for the competitive scene, just learn the game along the way. And now we're gonna see Deoxy on the bottom left, gonna be playing the red Zerg. On the other hand, top right is gonna be HIGUMA. So, Higuma. Might be some Japanese. Deoxy though, maybe channeling his inner Pokemon master. We're gonna see a Zerg versus Terran, and I'm actually excited to just maybe see some Ultralists this time. Maybe at least something bigger than Zerglings. I didn't even see Roaches a while ago, so gonna be a drone to possibly scout it out. Possibly go for the expansion instead. So how do you actually go for the vision mode? Like, how do you just have one person's vision? Oh, it's like this one. So Higuma right now gonna go for the scout, spots out the hatchery being built, and will this actually be a cheese here from Higuma? I love my cheese. I love seeing a cannon rush. I love seeing some proxy racks. I would love to see planetary fortress just being built before the creep comes out. In the meantime, gonna be the SCV just scouting around. Has the Deoxy spotted this? He probably knows that the SCV is around here, but doesn't know exactly where it is. Just both players just macroing up, building some workers. Finally, the spawning pool comes out at around the 18 supply mark, and Higuma just keeping a SCV in the corner. The Overlord actually making the long journey already to the other side, and the Reaper is gonna come out here for Higuma for the standard harassment within the 2-minute mark. We'll have to deal with a Zergling or two, however, from Deoxy, and I'm just happy that there's some audio issues and we can get underway with the game right here. Higuma is gonna build up a factory this time, so very standard. So I honestly expected Higuma to do something with the SCV, but it is what it is. Not really gonna do much, man. Otherwise, if Deoxy slightly ahead, because the second base is up and running. Gas though, Higuma actually going for the double gas pretty early in. Deoxy just that one gas worker, and oh no, the Zerglings already take care of the SCV. That's really sucks. So just basically what this does is you have this drone, get some gas, and you get metabolic boost with it, so your Zergs can go for the marathon sprint to the other side. There's gonna be a crisscross there to go for the harassment. Factory is built. The Reaper is just idling, doesn't want to actually engage. Still, the Zerglings are not really in the best spot here. The Overlord though, just keeping a watchful eye, and the Director here from Higuma gonna be double thumping those Marines. Might be able to be building a bunker as well, but the command center here is available. Orbit command is here as well, so the OPS mule can be dropped. Oh, he's gonna go for the swap, so we're gonna see reactor tech here for the factory. I'm gonna expect either double pumped Hellions or Hellions. I would have said Widow Mines, but it's actually kind of hard to play Widow Mines really early in, and the Overlord dies, so that's gonna be a supply box there for the Deoxy. Not really the best time so far. The Queens are out and about, just basically doing their spawn larva shenanigans, just increasing the amount of Zerg that actually come out from the hatchery in the first place. Roach Warren is out. I'm glad to see some Roaches. Will we see some in production? What this one is? Production tab. Production tab. There you go. I'll see. Medivac gonna come out here for the Higuma, so maybe we'll see some drop play. What is he actually gonna drop? What is he actually gonna drop? Can you actually load in the Hellions into the Medivac? I'm wondering if that is possible in the first place. Audible command being set up, however, in the second base now here ready for the Terran. The Zerg has a small disadvantage because you never want to be trying to race against Terran in an even base matchup. Mules are just so strong. Oh, it's gonna be a push with the Marines. It's gonna, oh, okay, I get it. So the Medivac and the Hellbat, right? So the Hellbat is a biological unit. They can actually be healed up by the Medivac. They might go for the engage. Supply depot is being set up. Is that even upgrade in the first place? Just Overlords in really random positions. They can actually get caught out at any time. Marauders are getting the slow upgrade. Of course, you always need that slow to just try and contest. And Hellbats are being loaded in, and the Medivac will be for harassment right here. Just try to heal up those Medivacs who are gonna be engaging as well. And look at this. Deoxy has absolutely no idea the second base is up. On the other hand, Guma pretty aware of what's happening so far, except this recently put up hatchery, so third base being set up, and a small little attempt of a wall hit here from Higuma. Basically the supply depots, you know, you can actually put them back down, put them back up, just try to space it out. So here comes the Medivac, but it's actually Deoxy on point already, building up a spore. Where is the spore colony? A spore crawler rather. Spore crawler in the middle of the mineral line, just playing this very safe. Maybe scouted out the fact that, you know, he saw the factory, just a little afraid of the drop play, and Deoxy just knowing exactly what the opponent is actually gonna go for. The Zerglings just making a little tambay there, gonna run in and get immediately cooked by by the Hellbats. Not really the best time there for the Deoxy. In the meantime, let's go on to the fantastic journey here from Higuma. There you go. So the drop is gonna come out, and this one poor drone is gonna become a flambe instead, and that's it. Oh, the larva also being shut down, so it's gonna be a pretty toasty base so far. The queen comes out into certain demise. Not really the best time here, and the roaches are gonna come out, and this is gonna be very bad here for the Hellbat. They're gonna get destroyed really fast. The Medivac just standing by there, just watching her team just die. You know, gives a thumbs up, and she's gonna leave the queen. Also a little angry about that whole engagement right there. Just gonna throw a few spines away of the Medivac in the first place. Deoxy though has gotten supply back once again. He has a lot of minerals being floated, so he can actually commit that onto some overlords in terms of upgrades. Just only that, no real +1s yet coming out from both sides. Production tab though, it's gonna be a ghost. Oh, that's interesting. We see a ghost coming out here from Higuma. I don't know if this is meta or not, guys, but I would say you don't usually use ghosts as much against Zerg compared to Pro Elves, maybe, because EMP, you know. But there is Snipe. Snipe is very strong skill against like light units. You can take care of Zergling real quick. You can snipe up an Overlord real quick. You know, those things. You can snipe a Queen actually and do a lot of damage. So just a little fire support right there. Tunneling Claws right here, being built up by at the Roach War, and just give some more movement speed, I believe, to the Roaches. It's also gonna be some Ravagers, so we'll see some microplay coming out here from Deoxy. Can he actually land those balls onto the opponent as they fly up in the air? 0-0 still for both squads. Hellbats Liberators are being set up once again. There's gonna be a tech lab as well. So he's gonna be pumping out these ghosts like they're absolute candy. Look at that, just ghosts all day, every day. But now the Ravager's gonna come in. This is actually a pretty scary Ravager comp here from Deoxy, but it's gonna be the supply depots doing work just out in front. Liberator's gonna set up once again, and here comes the army, and I don't think that was the best idea there for Higuma. Gonna back off instead. He heard exactly what I was saying in the first place. Doesn't want to go outside of the Liberator area. Just gonna apply a little pressure so the Ravagers don't get free hits there. But look at that, the snipe already onto the Ravager. The Liberator does get traded, and the SCP dies. So there's camera by the way. I don't know what to put in front of the replay, so I just put camera real quick. It's okay. Well, there's not many people watching anyway. So Ravagers and Roach, R&R connection here. We're gonna go for another engagement. Finally, upgrades being put up, range and armor, but this might be the end here actually in this fight. It's gonna be a very commit here from Deoxy, just tossing out all that acid there, but the spy people's just tanking it up very well. Higuma right now just hiding in the back line. Sadly, the Widowmaker's not being a Widowmaker, so the Widow Mind's not being very effective, just, you know, chilling out there, out on top, not doing their work, not doing what they were paid for. The Liberator does die into a fiery mess instead. Gonna be a quick little reset here from both squads. Oops. And in the meantime, in terms of money, it is the Zerg heavily in the lead. Armor supply and worker supply as well. And in terms of units killed, it's Higuma just getting it done with the defense, forcing the Deoxy back. But in terms of supply, he's still way behind, just committing so much onto this ghost composition. Dude, what is this? Is this campaign? Is this perma Invi campaign? I would be very surprised if that came out in the first emotes. My undying love and my love. Anyway, let's check out the production once again here for both squads. And Higuma has actually just decided to stay on his 2 base. Doesn't want to go out. Doesn't want to deal with those Ravagers. So he could actually go out. He doesn't really have... He has all this back off point. He can still try and commit for an orbital here, or maybe just float it all the way to the bottom right, maybe, or around here. What is this building anyway? That's cool. But anyway, the Deoxy right now just scouting around, as I was saying, for Higuma to actually expand. So I guess my bad there. The Deoxy already on point onto the whole map. The map control is pretty heavily in favor of the Deoxy. The creeps just spreading through to the middle pathway, allowing the Deoxy to actually have a faster funnel in. And here comes the engagement. Gonna be the Roaches going for the surround, but the snipes are from the Ghost, doing a bunch of damage. They're gonna be the canister rifles, though not really the best thing against these Roaches because they're armored up, so the Ghosts do die from time to time. The Roach is gonna back away. Higuma does survive that fight in a pretty solid fashion so far, with the mismatch being taken there by Terran, still working out in his favor. Just to concentrate the damage, as well as the fire support there from the Liberator. It's gonna be a scan. Get rid of the creep tumor in the first place. It's gonna go for the heal up as well. So 4 bases here for the Deoxy, and just in terms of spending, just technology is the only one Higuma is, so it's basically upgrades, I believe. Or oh, doesn't even have any upgrades. What is he building? He doesn't have any upgrades. He's just committed on the concussive flow, and that's about it. But now the green spines and the range attack being put up here by the Deoxy. It's Higuma though, caught up in a bad spot, and there's no load here. They're not. The ghosts aren't being loaded up into the medevac. They're just dying one by one. No cloak as well being used. Finally they go in, but they're gonna be the last 3 survivors. Higuma loses another ghost, and the medevac's just trying to run away. This is really bad there for the Terran. Such a terrible spot. Gonna run away with the Liberator. Has 3. Hellbats back in spawn, and for that, the army supply just being cut in half, the units killed. Finally, Deoxy filling up the bar with the red, and he notices that it is his time to shine. There are no other bases here that haven't spotted out by Deoxy. He's gonna go for the siege. He has the advantage. Can he actually get some solid hits with the corrosive vial here with the Ravager? Spots out the Widow Mine. It does get a hit onto 1, onto 2. The Liberators are there as well, but the run by is gonna come out, and here come the Zerglings getting toasted about. The Ravagers doing some damage there onto the Liberator. Stationary, they die so easily. The Hydra's now taking care of that really close Liberator, and the Ravager out in front is tanking up for the Hydras. He's gonna die. A very hero Ravager right there, but that should be the game. The Deoxy gonna go inside the base, taking care of Higuma, and that was solid Ravager play there from the Deoxy. Just how he actually played that very well, taking care of those Liberators, just tossing them up into the sky. And look at that, just look how many workers Higuma has idling here. Not really way too scared to go for the expansion. He went for a very questionable attack here instead and got caught out. Could have actually tried to set up somewhere else with some more supply depots. Could have actually built some hunkers and, you know, not commit on all those ghosts in the first place. But it is what it is. Gonna be Deoxy taking that win. So shout out to Deoxy for the game.